Airports in 2025 are busier, more stringent, and less forgiving than ever. Just one minor error can set off a cascade of issues. Missed flights, added expenses, lost luggage, or frustrating hours could have been prevented with a bit of foresight. Yet, millions of travelers repeat these mistakes daily, often unaware of the risks. Today, we will reveal 8 new airport errors that could disrupt your travel plans, along with tips to sidestep them. Stick with us to ensure you're well prepared for your next journey. Also, remember to subscribe to Travel Tactics for daily tips that can make air travel more seamless, safer, and stress-free. Chapter 1: Disregarding boarding times. One major reason travelers miss flights is misunderstanding the timing on their boarding passes. Many glance at the departure time, assuming that's when they must be at the gate. However, boarding frequently commences 30 to 50 minutes before departure. Airline doors usually close 20 minutes before scheduled takeoff. Arriving at the gate precisely at departure means you're already too late. This predicament is worse at large international hubs, where reaching the gate might entail additional security checks, immigration, or shuttle rides. For instance, at major airports like Frankfurt, Dubai, or Atlanta, the distance from check-in to gates can take 20 to 30 minutes, even without delays. If you wait too long, minor hold-ups, like a secondary bag check or a slow-moving crowd, can cost you your flight. A better guideline is to be physically present at your gate at least 30 minutes before boarding begins. This allows you time to organize belongings, use the restroom, or make a quick purchase without feeling rushed. It also helps avoid the mental lapse often experienced when hurried, a state where travelers frequently forget essentials such as ID, phone, or wallet. Chapter 2: Relying on the first gate number. Gate assignments are subject to change, and by 2025, operational shifts are more frequent than ever. Airlines may alter gates multiple times before departure due to late aircraft, maintenance, or inclement weather. The gate listed on your boarding pass is merely a snapshot. It may be outdated by the time you reach the airport. Travelers who overlook updates risk heading to the wrong terminal, only to find their flight boarding elsewhere entirely. In sprawling airports like Dallas-Fort Worth or Singapore-Changi, a last-minute change could involve a 15-minute walk or even a train ride, potentially wasting precious time if boarding has started. To stay ahead, watch the large electronic departure boards throughout the terminal and enable push notifications in your airline's mobile app. Apps like Delta Fly, United, and American Airlines not only provide real-time gate updates but also alert you to boarding group changes or delays. Even while waiting at your gate, periodically check the screen, as new boarding locations may be announced just moments before your group is called, leaving those unaware scrambling. Chapter 3: Wearing inappropriate clothing and shoes. Airport security aims for efficiency, but your outfit can either facilitate or complicate that process. Metal-embellished jackets, bulky belts, or boots with steel inserts can set off alarms, leading to additional screening. Every minute spent removing and rescreening items is time lost that you could be utilizing to get to your gate. The discomfort doesn't stop at security. Attire that looks good in the terminal may become a burden in flight. Tight jeans, heavy fabrics, or stiff blazers can restrict movement and cause discomfort during long periods of sitting. Cabin temperatures also fluctuate. Some flights tend to be warm, while others can be quite cool. Layering clothes is generally wiser than donning a single heavy item. Footwear also causes delays. Unless you possess TSA pre-check, most travelers need to remove shoes. Lace-up boots or high-ankle sneakers can slow down the line for everyone. Slip-on shoes, loafers, or travel-friendly sneakers without intricate fastenings are quicker and easier to manage. In several Asian and Middle Eastern airports, shoe removal is mandatory even in pre-check lines, making this advice universally applicable. Chapter 4: Using airport Wi-Fi without protection. Free Wi-Fi is one of the most sought-after amenities in airports, but it's also a prime target for cybercrime. Public networks attract hackers who can intercept your data, steal login credentials, or introduce malware onto your device. Recently, cybersecurity experts have uncovered fraudulent Wi-Fi networks set up in airports, mirroring legitimate ones in name and design. Passengers unwittingly connect, thinking they're using airport services, unaware that their actions are being monitored. The simplest protection is using a virtual private network, VPN, which encrypts your data, rendering intercepted information unreadable to hackers. Additionally, avoid accessing sensitive accounts like online banking, work emails, or shopping sites while on public Wi-Fi. Whenever possible, use your mobile data plan instead. The cost of extra data is minimal compared to the headache of recovering from identity theft. Chapter 5: Overpacking carry-on bags. In 2025, airlines are strictly enforcing carry-on size and weight regulations. Overstuffed or overweight bags are frequently flagged by gate agents, resulting in forced gate checks, excess fees, or even denied boarding until the bag is repacked. Gate checking can wind up being more than just a slight inconvenience, as it severs your connection with the items you wanted to keep handy, such as medications, electronics, or essential documents. It also leads to delays after landing, as gate-checked items may go through the main baggage claim rather than reaching the jet bridge directly. To avoid trouble, review your airline's carry-on policy before packing. Use a luggage scale at home to ensure your bag conforms to standard dimensions. Rolling clothes, using packing cubes, and removing non-essential items can help minimize bulk. Travelers who pack lightly find it easier to navigate airports and board quickly, and they avoid the awkward task of lifting heavy luggage into crowded overhead bins. Chapter 6: Leaving luggage unattended. Even a moment away from your luggage constitutes a serious mistake. Airport security measures worldwide deem unaccompanied bags as possible threats. If discovered, the area may be locked down. Security forces can be requested, and the bag may be seized or destroyed. Consequences extend further. In many places, leaving a bag unattended may lead to fines or being barred from boarding. Practically speaking, an unattended bag attracts thieves. Professional pickpockets and opportunistic criminals look for distracted travelers. A brief lapse can lead to lost passports, electronics, or valuables. The safest rule is straightforward: when you move, bring your bag with you. If traveling with a partner, ask them to watch your belongings while you step away. In busy airports, even this should be approached cautiously, as security may still question bags left with another person if they can't answer ownership inquiries. Chapter 7: Eating the wrong food before a flight. Airport food courts can be tempting, especially with time to spare before boarding, but heavy, greasy, spicy, or unfamiliar dishes may cause digestive upset in flight, where movement is limited and cabin pressure can worsen bloating and nausea. Many travelers regret their pre-flight meals, recalling spicy snacks in Bangkok or rich dishes in Paris. In severe cases, food poisoning prior to or during a flight could lead to missed connections or emergency care upon arrival. Safer options include lighter, familiar meals with moderate seasoning and lower fat content. Plain sandwiches, salads, fruit, or yogurt are less likely to induce discomfort. Staying hydrated is also crucial, as dehydration is a common issue in flight due to low cabin humidity. Bringing an empty water bottle to refill after security, or starting with a frozen bottle that melts during the flight, ensures you have water without incurring inflated airport prices. Chapter 8: Booking tight connections. A short layover may appear efficient on paper, but in real-world travel, it offers no buffer for delays. Simply disembarking a full aircraft can take 15 to 20 minutes, especially if you're at the rear. Add the time needed to navigate to another terminal or concourse, and your connection window can shrink significantly. International transfers often require passport control, security checks, or customs inspections. At busy hubs like Heathrow, Doha, or Los Angeles, these processes can take over 30 minutes. Airlines typically close boarding gates about 20 minutes before departure, meaning a 10-minute delay on your first flight could render your connection impossible. For domestic journeys, aim for a minimum layover of 90 minutes. For international flights, 2 or more hours provides a safety buffer. If connecting to smaller regional airports, consider even longer layovers, as these flights might leave from remote stands necessitating bus transfers, adding another 10 to 15 minutes to the boarding process. Air travel in 2025 requires enhanced preparation and vigilance. By steering clear of these 8 pitfalls, from neglecting boarding times to underestimating layovers, you safeguard your schedule, finances, and peace of mind. A little extra planning now can spare you significant stress later. If you found these insights useful, subscribe to Travel Tactics for daily advice that will ensure your next trip is smoother, safer, and much more enjoyable. Wishing you safe travels, and we'll see you in the next video.